Hi there. My name's Jennifer D'Souza. I'm also known as Warrior Jen. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. If you're here, that probably means that you have heard about Damsel in Defense. You have probably expressed some interest to somebody, and now you're here looking for more information. So welcome, and I hope I can answer some questions for you. Quick disclaimer, I am not in the business of convincing anybody. I am not going to try to twist your arm or convince you. I truly believe that this business is a blessing. And if you get it and you see it, you're going to want to be a part of it. And if it's not for you, that is totally okay. That's what this video is for, just to answer some of those questions for you. And so that you can make an educated decision on whether or not it's the right place for you to be. All right, so sit back, relax. Here's a few things I'm going to cover in the next 30 minutes or so. A little bit about my journey with Damsel in Defense. I actually started my business 3.5 years ago. My family needed extra income, and it was either I do something that I could do around my husband's work schedule, so nights and weekends, or I had to go find a job, and either that meant I had to work crazy hours or I had to get childcare. So I decided I wanted to do a direct sales business, and I actually tried something else first. I sold skincare and nutrition products, and I was really terrible at that. My problem was, these products, while they were like the best, they were amazing products, but they were kind of on the pricey side, and there was just so much competition. Everywhere you turn, there's different makeups to choose from. There's a different nutrition supplement. So I wasn't a very good salesperson. I didn't like being pushy. I didn't like, lecturing people that you've got all this crap in your products. I didn't feel comfortable, and I didn't feel good doing that. And so I was really kind of terrible at it. And a girlfriend of mine discovered Damsel in Defense. And in all honesty, I had never so much as carried a pepper spray before. I didn't even know stun guns were legal. I could not tell you the difference between a stun gun and a taser. But I really connected with the fact that this was a unique product. This was a unique concept. And every single woman I know, myself included, has been scared and felt unsafe at some point. And like myself, I felt that most of the women that I knew had never carried a pepper spray, didn't know that stun guns were even a legal option. They were just as uneducated about self-defense as I was. And so to me, I signed up and I joined because I saw opportunity. I saw a need, and I saw an opportunity to make some money for my family. As I got more and more comfortable with the products, I started to feel a change within myself. I felt more confident. I felt more comfortable. I felt like if something happened, I could defend myself. And I kind of felt myself tapping into that kind of inner warrior badass, But what was really, really cool was as I shared these products with more and more women, I watched them go through that same transformation. So typically I would have a woman at what we call an empower hour. So our home parties, we call empower hours. And there would be women there who would be terrified of the stun guns in particular, right? Because they had never seen one. They had never heard that zap. They'd certainly never held one. So I would get them to hold it, and they'd be terrified. They wouldn't want to. And I would convince them. I'd walk them through it, and they'd hold it in their hand, terrified. I'd walk them through how to use it and what to do and what it's going to do. And they would zap it. And that first time, you watch them jump. And then they realize, wait, I didn't feel anything. I didn't get hurt. And then they do it again. And usually after that second time, I'd see their shoulders kind of relax. And I'd see them kind of like, oh, okay. And I'd kind of sink in. And by that third time they'd zap it, they did it with a completely different attitude, right? That third zap is like, and they're picturing somebody coming up to them in a dark parking lot and them just zapping it in their face. And you just watch them go from this place of fear and weakness to a place of strength and power. And it was so cool. I mean, that feeling is like a drug for me. Like watching people go through that transformation is seriously like a drug for me. So I got really excited about this business and watching people change, watching people find strength and power that they didn't know they had. And I found as I helped more and more people tap into that, I felt stronger and stronger. I felt my voice getting stronger. So that was really cool. In 10 months, I was able to make it promote to director. Director is just a leadership role in the company. And because I was a director, I was able to go to our first ever leadership retreat. And I've been to every one since. But at that leadership retreat, our co-founders, Mindy and Bethany, wanted to share with us the direction the company was going in. And that's what changed everything for me. What they said took Damsel, for me, from being an income source and a cool thing that I was doing to empower women, and took it to my life's work and my life's mission and my life's passion. They shared with us the direction that the company was going. At the time, it was a brand new company, and, you know, we didn't have a whole lot of products yet. So they shared with us the statistic that 70% of sexual assaults happen before the age of 17. So while the work we were doing is so important and so empowering, for way too many people, by the time they're old enough to have a stun gun or a pepper spray in their hand, the damage has already been done. They've already been hurt. They've already been victimized. And it was the company's goal and mission to move into the direction of protecting children as well as adults. And right then and there, I lost it. I burst into tears because I was one of those statistics. I was one of those numbers. I was part of that 70%. When I was a kid, I was violated by a close family member, and it happened for several years. And when it finally came out in my family, I remember being a senior in high school in my room praying for God to find a way for me to take this hurt, take this pain, and do something good with it. Because to me, the only way to make sense of pain and terrible things that happen is to turn it around and use it to help other people. And that's what I wanted to do. And that's the prayer I made when I was a senior in high school, as my family was learning about what had happened to me and some other people, and my family was falling apart around me. So there I was, realizing my life had come completely full circle, sitting in a conference room in a hotel in Boise, Idaho, realizing how just divinely I was exactly where I was supposed to be, and my life had come full circle, and that I had just realized that I was on the right path and that I had found my mission in life. And the fact that I get to put together, I get to combine my passion and my mission and what I want to do with my life and the people I want to help, I get to combine that with an opportunity to earn and provide for my family. I just feel like is the biggest blessing there is. I mean, I get the best of both worlds. I get to pursue my passion of helping people, and I get to provide for my family at the same time. Now I want to talk a little bit about the other work Damsel in Defense does. Since day one, Damsel has contributed to the Women and Children's Alliance of Boise, which is their local domestic violence shelter. They've also contributed to RAIN, which is the Rape, Abuse, Incest National Network. Those are the national hotlines. And since the beginning, they have also contributed to a choice charity every single month. So every single month, they pick a different organization to donate to. Along the way, we've also adopted some other causes. So we also now give to Wipe Every Tear, which is an organization in the Philippines that rescues women that have been sold into sex trafficking. And we have adopted a house through Destiny Rescue, which is an organization that rescues children that have been sold into sex trafficking all around the world. So we actually adopted the house in Cambodia. So every single purchase made through Damsel in Defense goes to support all those amazing organizations and charities around the world and help people both here in the US and around the world. Now, because of the nature of our business and because it is a business, you also have the opportunity to do good, to pick a choice charity. I have decided to adopt my local domestic violence shelter. And so throughout the year, I will be doing drives, I will be collecting and donating product, I will be working with them to create awareness. And I mean, there's really no limit to what you can do using your business and the mission work and the outreach and the advocacy that you can use Damsel to be a part of. So I always say that one of my favorite parts of being an Independent Damsel Pro is that it gives me a platform to talk about things that need to be talked about, but aren't necessarily, polite table talk. So there's so much that you can do using this business as a platform, and whether that's financial or just talking about important things that need to be talked about. All right, so let's get to the meat and potatoes of what you're here to learn today. So you're interested in Damsel in Defense, you sign up as a rep. What does that mean? What does that look like? So we sell safety and self-defense items. You've probably seen them. You've probably gotten pretty excited about them. So that's what we do. We sell them. The most common way we do that is through home parties. We don't usually call them home parties. We call them empower hours. Or I come up with fun names like wine and weapons or safety and stun guns, things like that. I don't know. I'd rather go to that than just a party. But all we do is we tell a woman, invite your friends over. I will bring the products. We bring them over and then we just teach them. We do a little presentation. We teach them how they work, what they are. We answer their questions. Women have a lot of questions about these products, and it's our job just to educate them, just to answer their questions and educate them. And then you don't have to sell at all. I never feel like a salesperson because all I do is share and educate, and then I let people make a decision on what they feel comfortable with, what's going to work best for them. And that's it. Then they place orders. That's it. There are a lot of other ways you can also share these products. Because it is safety based, you can go anywhere. You're not limited to a home party. I do presentations at real estate offices. I do sorority presentations. I do presentations at the senior center. I do church groups. I do the Rotary Club. I do all kinds of community organizations and businesses. And same kind of thing. It's just about educating. You bring the products, you share some safety tips, and you educate them on these products, and you let them make the decision on what they want. It's really fun. It's really fun if you like to teach, and if you believe in these products, all you got to do is share that with people. So that's how we sell products. Now, our system for success that we have for our team and what I teach our team is a 2x4 system or 4x2 system. We do 4 presentations a month. So that's a home party, that's an office presentation, that could be an event, a local event. That could be a Facebook party, but you need to do 4 a month. So break that down. That's 1 a week. 1 a week, 1 presentation a week. And through doing those presentations, you're going to meet enough people that see what you do and go, that's really cool. That's important. I want to do that too. I can do this. I want to sign up and I want to do what you're doing. And you want to find 2 of those people a month. And then basically just teach them to do what you're doing. And what are you doing? 4 presentations a month and signing up 2 new team members a month. That's it. 4x2, 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 every month, 4x2, and just teach everybody to do the same. So that's really what it looks like when you join, and that is our team's system for success. All right, so now I'm going to go over some numbers and requirements with you. I'm going to keep it really basic because I don't want to bore you to death. If you have more questions, I'm happy to answer those for you. But basically, when you sign up, you get 25% commission on everything you sell. So your coworker wants to order $100 worth of product, you're going to earn $25. Now, after you've sold your first $1,000, you bump up to 30% and you stay there forever. Okay, so you don't have to keep requalifying or anything like that. So basically, sell $1,000 and then from then on, you earn 30% commission. Now, the cool thing is you also get paid on the people that sign up under you, the people that you bring into the company. So remember I said we practice that 4x2 system? So those 2 people I'm bringing in every month, and they're bringing in people, and they're bringing in people, you get paid a small percentage on everything they do as well. When you promote to director, you're going to also get a team bonus on top of that. So we also have some great incentives. The company has a new promotion bonus. So as you promote, if you do it within a certain amount of time, you get cash. And as you're signing up other people and you're helping them succeed and they promote, they get a cash bonus and you get a cash bonus. And there's no limit to how many times you can earn that cash bonus. Obviously on yourself, you can only earn it the one time, but you can enroll unlimited amount of team members, and as they promote, you're going to be earning cash. We also have a Stunning Start program, which is designed to just give you some goals for that first 75 days in business to really get your business off to a great start. For the Stunning Start, you earn Damsel dollars and you get to go on a shopping spree and buy some products, which you can turn around and sell. You can give as Christmas gifts. You can use for your personal products. It doesn't matter. You get a shopping spree. And then we have our trip to Atlantis that all of us are working our tails off right now trying to earn. And if you just practice that 4x2 system and you do that every month, you would qualify for Atlantis. Free trip to the Bahamas. Yes, please. The requirements, I know you want to know that too. There is a $10 a month fee, and that pays for both your website and it pays for the $1 million limited liability policy the company has on everybody. So just in case something happened, you're covered. There are no sales requirements unless you're building a team. Okay, so if you don't do anything for 1 month or for 3 months or for 6 months, there's no penalty unless you have a team. If you want to get paid on your team, then there are some requirements. They're pretty minimal. For anybody you directly signed up, if you want to get paid on what they're doing, it's $150 a month you have to do. And if you're a leader and you have a bigger team that you want to get paid on, then it's $500 a month. So as a director, I have to do at least $500 a month. Now, in all honesty, going back to that 4x2 system, if you're doing that, you should never have to worry about any of the sales requirements. I've been close to $500 twice in my whole Damsel career. One was early on, and the other was when I moved halfway across the country, and I didn't work my business at all that month because my family was moving. So really, as long as you're doing that 4x2, you're going to meet all those qualifications and just not even have to worry or think about it. So the last thing I want to share with you are the resources that are going to be there to help you succeed. Because I want you to know that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Okay, so there's a lot of people that are invested in helping you succeed. First is going to be your mentor. That's the person that you sign up with. Okay, that person is there to be a connector, to make sure you know where to go to find the training videos, to find the graphics that you can put up on Facebook. They're there to help connect you to all those resources. They're also your biggest cheerleader, and they're there to hold your hand and walk you through getting started and to cheer you along every step of the way. They're going to connect you to your team, and chances are if you're watching this, you're probably signing up somewhere within the Damsel Warrior team. I'm the director of the Damsel Warriors, and we have a Facebook team page. Every day I go on and I do short little training tidbits. I cover lots of different topics. Once a week, we get together live on Zoom and have a face-to-face conversation. Sometimes we do training. We also do team celebration and promotions. Also, we just get together and chat and see like what's coming up. What's your strategy with that? Like holidays are around the corner. What are you doing? How are you reaching out? It's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. How are you reaching out? What are you doing? So there's just a lot of celebrating each other, a lot of sharing ideas, a lot of camaraderie. It's a really great place to be. We have an amazing team of women. Then there's corporate. Through corporate, you have got a giant resource library. So on that website, on the back end, your virtual office, there is a training portal that is full of videos, graphics. I mean, if you need to know, how do I put in an order? There's a video for that. How do I change and personalize the information on my website? There's a video for that. And there's everything you need to know. There's a video, there's documents, there are archived training calls, and then use your mentor and the team to help connect you and help you find those resources. There's also Tuesday training calls. That's done through corporate. Those are company-wide. Twice a year, the company does a training program. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Also, when you first sign up, you're going to get daily emails that are going to be just little tidbits of what to do and how to help you get started. So trust me, you are not going to be at a loss for resources and training. There are, like I said, so many people that are invested in helping you succeed, because not only do we want you to succeed and get the financial benefits and all that stuff, but we want you out there putting these products in people's hands because we believe in them and we know that they make a difference. So you've got a lot of resources, a lot of cheerleaders, and like I said, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So I hope that was helpful. I hope I was able to answer some of your questions, but now I want to leave you with some questions. First off, I want to know, what was it that drew you to Damsel in Defense? What are you hoping to get out of a Damsel in Defense business? What are you hoping it'll do for your life? And if that happens, if you got that, what would change and what would that look like? Does one presentation a week sound reasonable? Is that something doable? Are you ready and willing to commit to being coachable and learning how to sell these products? Are you ready to commit to doing one presentation a week? If you do commit, what might you have to give up in your life? What thing might you have to sacrifice in order to work your Damsel in Defense business? Is it worth it? What would be the reward? Are you ready to join us on this mission to help women and children? If the answer is yes, then go sign up. Join us. I can't wait to welcome you on our team page. If you're here because I invited you, go to my website. You can join from there. If somebody else invited you to be here, go to their website and join with them. Sign up under them. You're still going to be a part of our Damsel Warrior team. If the answer is, I'm not sure yet, I'm still undecided, I still have more questions, that's fine. Contact the person who shared this with you. They are more than happy to answer any questions you have. And if your answer is no, I fully respect that, and that's okay too. I do have a favor to ask you though. If this isn't for you, or if this isn't the right time, like I said, I respect that, but please share this, because you know a woman who needs this opportunity. Damsel in Defense and the opportunity to work my life's mission of helping women, protecting women and children, and providing for my family at the same time is such a blessing. It is such a blessing, and I am so thankful and grateful that I found this. you know somebody who needs this just as much as I do. So if this isn't right for you, that's okay. But please pass this along to somebody else, because you know women who have been hurt and need to heal. And you know women who need to do good and to leave a legacy of helping people. And you know women who need to earn some extra money to support their family. So even if this isn't right for you, please pass this on. And I just want to thank you so much for spending your time and giving me this opportunity to share this business and this blessing that I love so much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share that with you. Thank you for your time.